Good evening, Hawks Nation. Welcome here to Connervale Park for the second game of our home opening doubleheader between your Humber Hawks and the Conestoga Condors. I'm Andrew Milani alongside my broadcasting partner, Adam Lucier. And Adam, we just witnessed what can only be described as a controversial game just before here. What was your interpretation of it as you were there calling it?
Yeah, controversial to say the least, Andrew. I mean, the Hawks didn't like the calls they were getting from the men in blue, but that didn't matter. Conestoga put up 3 runs. Humber put up a big goose egg, and that's enough to drop the first game of the season, whether it's on the umps or not.
And Humber had a streak of 12 straight home opening wins coming into this one that Conestoga broke, so you might think that Humber's going to look for a little bit of vengeance in this one, try and split this series.
Yeah, I don't know if vengeance is the right word for it. I mean, they've had Conestoga's number historically, but at the very least, you got to get this offense going. I mean, this is a powerhouse offense that just put up no runs. So if you're the Hawks, obviously that W is important, but just seeing that offense get kick-started is huge. And defensively, all you need to know about Megan Muir is that the last time she faced Conestoga, she did pretty well, Andrew.
Absolutely, and looking to replicate that performance in this one. Although last time in this game that we just witnessed, Presley Buchanan putting up a gem of a game, going complete all 7 innings, allowing only 3 runs, but they didn't get into much in when it comes to run support, as Brooklyn Billings for Conestoga was outstanding.
Yeah, game number 1 of this doubleheader was definitely a pitcher's duel, as you mentioned. Both pitchers doing a great job. I mean, Buchanan and Billings both putting in work, but it was Billings who got the run support. And Muir, she's got to be feeling pretty well. She's fresh off a no-hitter in an exhibition matchup against this same Conestoga team, so she's got to have plenty of confidence coming into this one.
And she'll get her chance here. The catcher, Laura Rumph, 4th-year player out of Dryden, will be leading off here for the Condors.
Rumph was a real nuisance for Presley Buchanan in game 1, finding her way to 3 walks and a base hit.
First pitch. That'll be high and outside for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch. That's inside there for a strike. Although Erskine couldn't hang on to that one.
Erskine's strong defensively. She just gave a dirty look over to the broadcasting booth. She heard that. You got to think she's going to have a tight squeeze the rest of the game.
Let's hope. 1-1. High for ball 2. Hitters count now for Rumph. Swings at that one, but that gets fouled back. We're even at 2-2.
Rumph continuing with these strong at-bats. She has not been an easy out tonight. Buchanan had a hard time punching her out, and Muir's got her work cut out for her here.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the first strikeout of the game for Muir. Strong opening of this game for her.
And that's exactly what these Hawks needed. Just that calming presence on the mound coming in to game number 2, trying to right the wrong.
Yeah, that opening of that first game was pretty shaky. They won't want to replicate that one. First pitch is a swing and a miss. That's Brooklyn Billings, the pitcher of that last game. Muir dealing early in this one. The 0-1. Outside for ball 1.
Muir doing a good job, though, of finding herself ahead in these counts. We've seen Buchanan earlier tonight falling behind in counts, but Muir's been strong thus far.
We were waiting for the signal. Time called by the umpire.
Yeah, Billings is a fellow pitcher herself. She knows better than that. You're going to take that amount of time. I'm going to make my way out of the batter's box.
The pitch. That's hit high into center field. Kozialik's got a beat on it, and she makes the catch for out number 2.
Koziolek making that look easy as she drifts in from that deep center field position to make the grab.
Muir continuing her strong start here. And up is the second baseman, Sarah Lazecki. First pitch is high, ball one. Lazecki, a second-year player out of Guelph, Ontario. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and the count is even at 1-1.
Muir seeing some swing and strikes early. That's got to bode well for her confidence.
1-1. High for ball two. Lazecki's showing some good patience here at the plate.
Absolutely, and we've seen how tight the strike zone was in game one. The hitters might be adjusting.
2-1. That misses again. 3-1 the count.
Hitters count here for Lazecki.
Yeah, she can afford to be a little picky these next couple pitches. 3-1. Outside for ball four. Muir allows her first walk of the night.
First base runner for the Condors. They had plenty in game one. Able to capitalize on most of those opportunities where the Hawks could not. Be interested to see how this Hawks defense responds.
Conestoga only getting 4 hits in that first one, but scoring 3 runs, so they've shown that they could capitalize off their chances.
That's what you call efficiency.
The first pitch to the shortstop, Cassie Leader, is low for ball one. Two outs, runner on first here. Second pitch, high for ball two. These Conestoga hitters showing a lot of patience here. Not afraid to lay off. That one swung and fouled back, 2-1 the count.
Yeah, it's really been the story of tonight, Andrew. These Condor hitters haven't been coming up to hack or to really be aggressive. They seem to be sitting back on these pitches, fouling some off, putting some in play, but they've been patient. It's paid off for them tonight.
Patient hitting can be a dangerous thing, Adam. The pitch. Now, that's low, but counts as a strike. Count even at 2-2.
Yeah, Leader had a little bit of a grimace after that strike call, but that appeared to be right at the knees.
The 2-2 count. Lays off.
Just laid off. Nice check swing by Casey.
They appeal to first base. That will stay a ball. Umpire says she didn't go around. Full count, 2 outs, runner on first. 0-0 to the score. The pitch. That's fouled off the batter's foot.
Nice reaction there by the infield, but as you mentioned, Andrew, that went off the shin and into play.
Leader doing a good job staying alive at this at bat. The pitch. That goes right to Ferreira, the third baseman, thrown to second base, and that will end the top half of the inning. Humber making good work of their opportunities here, not letting Conestoga get away with anything in this one.
Yeah, nice start there for Humber. As we mentioned, didn't get off to the best start in game number one, but they're happy to head to the dugout after the first inning, or the middle of one, with a tie ball game.
Muir, of course, having a strong start to this ball game. Only allowing really that one walk. That was her only flaw or blemish in that one.
Yeah, she was strong, pitching for contact there. Had the 1K in the inning, relied on her defense, and they bailed her out. A good start for Megan Muir. Condors have shown that they brought the bats tonight. They're going to be hitting. So if you can't get them out at the plate, plays have to be made in the field.
And the Conestoga defense just taking the field right now for warm-up. And they've done a great job here defensively in game one so far. And they'll rely on this player in this one, Emily Lausch from Rockwood. And we're going to see what she's all about here. if Humber can finally get their first run of this doubleheader.
Yeah, Lush has some big shoes to fill after what Brooklyn Billings did in game number 1. Billings made shutting down this Humber lineup easy.
Here comes the leadoff hitter, Alexa Vassos. Talking to head coach Dwayne Bowles, he's very excited about her. She looked to lead off most of these games. First pitch outside for a ball.
What Vassos brings is a strong contact hitter with plenty of speed on the base pass.
Second pitch just shot into center field, right into the center fielder, Brooklyn Billings. That'll be the first out.
Pitcher perfect swing off the bat of Vassos there. A nice line drive into center. But, I mean, if Brooklyn didn't move, that would have hit her in the forehead. Right at the center fielder there on that one.
Up now the second baseman, Megan Murphy. First pitch, real inside there. 1-0 the count.
A little bit of chin music there for Megan Murphy as she's brushed back by Lush.
And she's one of the best hitters in the league, the fifth-year player from Brampton. Let's see what she could do here. That's hit right to the shortstop, and she fumbles it. And she'll just eat that ball. Megan Murphy will make it safe onto first base. And here comes Presley Buchanan, the import from NCAA Division II. She pitches, she hits, she does it all. I guess you could just call her the unicorn.
Yeah, it was Christmas morning for Dwayne Bowles when he recruited Presley Buchanan.
First pitch outside for a ball. Second pitch outside again. 2-0 the count. Third pitch fouled off. That'll be 2-1. Talking to Dwayne Bowles, it sounds like the plan for Buchanan is for her to start the first game and then just plays the designated player for the second game, and can't go wrong with that with her skill set.
Yeah, it's an awful nice problem to have when your starting pitcher becomes your designated hitter in game number 2. She brings a lot to the table, provides a lot of versatility for Dwayne Bowles.
Definitely a welcome addition to this Humber Hawks roster. The 3-1 swung on again and fouled back. Count will go full.
She's fouling straight back. She's right on top of these pitches. Just needing to put one in play here.
And she'll be looking to protect the plate. This one. Full count pitch. Low for ball 4. They'll put runners on first and second here with 1 out. They'll bring up the right fielder, Sarah Franchetto.
This is a big spot for Franchetto early in this game. Couple of base runners, only 1 out. She's already hit a double tonight.
These are the big moments for your cleanup hitter. First pitch in there for a strike. Franchetto just looked at that one.
A lot of power hitters are awful aggressive at the plate, but Franchetto likes to wait for her spots.
The 1. Low for ball 1. Now even the count. Franchetto was the starting right fielder all last year, and she'll look to keep that job this year. 1-1. Popped up right to the second baseman. That'll be out number 2 as the runners retreat back to the first and second. And that'll bring up the left fielder, 4th-year player out of Brampton, Kate Conestoga.
Game 1, plenty of runners left on base for the Hawks. They don't want to continue that trend here.
First pitch outside for a ball. Conestoga had a great playoffs, and one of the things that Dwayne Bowles really talked about is how they wanted playoff Kate to really come back, and with a great preseason, it looks like that might not be too hard to, or might not be so far-fetched.
Yeah, she's in her fourth year now, really moving in to a prominent role on this ball club. And you got to think Dwayne Bowles is going to expect a lot out of his veterans.
The pitch. That's fouled off to the first base side.
Great work by Conestoga to kind of double clutch and wait on that off-speed pitch. Ended up being late on it, not early. You don't see that too often.
Two outs here. Runners on first and second. Fouled off again to the first base side. Now land foul.
That's a long foul ball. Conestoga getting good bat on that one. Looking to straighten it out here.
Pitcher's count here, so Conestoga's got to be real careful with how she decides to play these next few pitches.
Gonna need to protect the plate.
That's hit right to the shortstop, but she misplays it. That'll score a run. Megan Murphy in. That'll bring Buchanan to third, and Conestoga moves to second base. Great AB there by Kate Conestoga. Now bring up the pitcher, Megan Muir. Already had a strong start pitching in this one. Let's see if she can bring home another couple runs right here.
That's the start Humber was looking for. Finally, that first run on the board.
First pitch to the pitcher is a strike. 0-1. Two outs here. Runners on second and third. That's hit right to the second baseman. She'll catch that one. And that will end the first inning. Humber coming away with the run as Megan Murphy scored. And that'll put them into the second inning up 1-0.
Yeah, not a dominating start by any means, but stringing together some hits. Murphy got that single, and Buchanan able to move the runner over. Conestoga with the big hit as well, and that's all you need. That's momentum starter for this ball club. On a night where there hasn't been much going offensively, it's plays like that that could really kickstart the offense.
Yeah, Humber finally off the schneid, finally getting that first run of this one. That might be the spark that they need to really get them going here. We'll see. But of course, they're going to want some more strong defense here, especially from their pitcher, Megan Muir.
Megan Muir got off to an awful strong start. Looking to continue that. Dwayne Bowles not having to use any relief arms in game number one. Buchanan went the full 7.
So if need be, Rachel Matheson Green and Kaden Watton would both be fresh for this one in case they are needed.
Yeah, that opening series against Mohawk, RMG and Watton both pitched an inning. 2 shutout frames.
Both those two, of course, will be battling for that high leverage spot out of the bullpen this year.
And don't forget, sometime this month you'll have to throw Miranda Pearson in that mix as well. She was a dominating closer for the Hawks last year.
She'll look to keep that role again. First pitch of the second inning by Megan Muir is in the strike zone. 0-1 the count here to Marin Delani, third baseman. That's another strike. 0-2 here as Muir is in control of this at-bat.
That's been Muir's strength tonight, getting ahead in the count. 2 quick strikes, and now it's up to Delaney to protect the plate.
0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get much easier for that than Megan Murphy.
And she'll be looking to continue and build off that momentum. That'll bring a Madeline Sturgeon. First pitch in there for a strike.
And Megan Muir is dealing right now. Not needing too much time on that mound. She's letting them come in with ferocity.
Second pitch, a swing, a strike. 0-2 here. Muir's just dealing right now. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts for Megan Muir, and she looks pretty damn good right now.
3 strikeouts on the night for Megan Muir so far, and those last 2 been awful impressive. A lot of swings and misses.
just really overpowering her hitters right now. And I'll bring up the pitcher, Emily Lush. And that first pitch will miss for a ball. 2 outs here in the top of the second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Right back where she started.
Could be something here if she's able to strike out the side.
1-1. Another swing and a miss. Muir just, those pitchers just whizzing by all these hitters.
Yeah, no foul tips, no foul balls, just air.
And another strikeout. Megan Muir strikes out the side in quick order. And Humber will go into the bottom of the second, still up 1-0.
Yeah, for those keeping score at home, that's a K, and then one more to close it off. Nice work by Megan Muir there. She makes quick work of the Condors in inning number 2. Just what the Hawks were looking for.
4 strikeouts on the evening already for her. And already putting together quite the game here. But of course, Humber right now will want to build off their 1-0 lead, give her some more run support.
Yeah, this game kind of going the polar opposite as game 1. The Condors got out to that early 1-0 lead and led some strong pitching to the win. Humber now trying to exact revenge. They find themselves up 1 early, and with the way Megan Muir's pitching, that may be all it takes.
We will certainly see. We're still early in this one, but things definitely looking up here for the Humber Hawks. We're just about ready to start this bottom half of the second inning. Emily Lausch on the mound here. And Emily Erskine, the catcher, makes her way up to bat for her first AB of the evening. Erskine's this team's starting catcher, and expect her to start in about 3/4 of these games behind the plate. First pitch is fouled back. A 0-1 count here to Erskine to start this bottom half of the second inning. The 0-1. That's low. Count will be even at 1-1.
Despite missing, that was a good looking off speed pitch from the hand of Lush.
Yeah, good eye there by Erskine to lay off that one. 1-1, almost in the exact same spot. 2-1 the count. Hitters count now here for Erskine. Strike 2 at the knees. Now even the count. The 2-2. That's swung and fouled off. And a nice snag play there by the third baseman.
Yeah, unfortunately ricochets don't count, but nice hand-eye shown there.
That did go off the fence, Adam. Thank you. 2-2 put into play right to the pitcher, but she can't make a play. But ends up getting it off to first base and gets the out there.
Really nice work by Lush. It's easy when you see that ball pop out of your glove just to kind of give up on the play, but showing off the hustle there, and it'll beat Erskine to first base.
And she was just easily able to underhand that ball at first base and get the out. That'll bring up Hannah Koziolek, second-year player out of Brampton, this team's starting center fielder. Looking to make a bunt hit, but that won't happen.
Koziolek got plenty of speed, trying to showcase it here. Delaney drifting in down the third base line.
The 0-1 fouled back. Coach Bowl is calling Koziolek a phenomenal athlete, and he says that she could be one of the best players in the league if she can stay consistent at the plate. The 0-2, that's fouled back and caught. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
That's a nice play made by Marin Delaney there. She's been busy, a lot of foul balls over to her side, and she makes good on that one. A little bit of a bobble, but able to hold on.
And here comes Alexis Ferreira, third base player. First pitch in there for a strike.
Nice to see Ferreira back in the batter's box. She took a hard grounder off the shin in game 1 and had to leave that contest. Replaced by Julie Kostuck, who did an admirable job, but Ferreira is going to go back to her post on third.
The team definitely missed her ability there at third base. Pitch there, foul back. Count 1-2.
With 2 outs and 2 strikes against, look for Ferreira to be aggressive here.
She's just got to protect the plate. The 1-2 swung on, and that goes into center field, but right into the glove of Brooklyn Billings, and that will do it for the second inning.
Yeah, that one hung up there in this cool night air, and Billings had all day to make a tent and camp out under that one.
Well hit ball, but just the problem was it was hit right to the player there in center field.
So 1, 2, 3, down go the Hawks. As the Hawks offense goes 1, 2, 3, just like the last inning for the Condors.
It's been a quick second inning here at Connerville Park. Both these teams playing real well here. Conestoga only finishing with 8 wins out of 24 last year. This year, though, already off to a 3-2 start. This might be a very different Conestoga team than what we saw from last year.
Well, coming into this year, that exhibition game, they got no hit by this very same Humber Hawks team. So to come in here for the home opener and take away a 3-0 lead and to shut out, the juggernaut Hawks offense, that's a big get for these Conestoga Condors. That's got to be a big feather in their cap for the rest of the season.
Don't forget, coming into this one, they did sweep St. Clair, who they're no slouch themselves. That's a pretty good softball program that they got there.
Yeah, Conestoga kind of letting this OCAA Softball League know that, hey, we're not here to be pushovers. We're here to play, and they've shown that tonight going against some of the very best on Humber.
Up now the right fielder, Haley Johnston. First-year player out of Goderich. First pitch by Muir. Inside for a ball.
The corner's coming in a little bit here on this at-bat, maybe thinking Johnston's going to go for the bunt.
Second pitch swung at. That will go foul. And even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that one started fair and just had a slow looping curve into foul territory. But a well-hit ball nonetheless off the bat at Johnston.
The 1-1. Swung on and fouled way back into the baseball field here at Connerville.
Yeah, that one went to a different area code.
Muir with the 1-2. High. Evens the count at 2-2.
If nothing else, a pitch like that just changes the hitter's eye a tad. When you come up high like that, come back low, it'd be a good look on the hitter.
We'll see if she changes the eye rate, the eye level here. Tried to, but got called the ball.
Yeah, the fans wanted that one. Muir wanted that one, but just a hair outside on that pitch.
Looked like it was good from our angle, but the umpire had the best seat in the house. Full count pitch. Low. And that will be a walk for Haley Johnston.
Now batting number 4, Nadia Hammer.
And after 3 strikeouts in inning number 2, that's a big leadoff walk here.
Let's see if the Condors are able to capitalize. Hammer at the plate.
Watch out for the bunt here.
And there it is, but that's fouled back. Ferreira tried to run at it, but couldn't get there in time.
When it comes to bunt defense, both corner infielders for the Hawks have plenty of speed, able to charge in there and make a play on these balls, both Pasma and Ferreira.
No one. Bunt is down. That was a good sacrifice, getting the base runner Johnston to second base. Now we'll make it 1 out here with a runner on second.
And on a bunt attempt, if you could throw them out by a good 15 feet, you know you made a heck of a defensive play. And that's exactly what FERREIRA did on there. Got to the ball in plenty of time.
Now bring up Laura Rumph.
Struck out in the first inning.
Big swing and a miss. 0-1 to start this at bat. We saw in warm-up going into this doubleheader, Rumph is a real good hitter. 0-1, high for ball one. Runner on second base, 1 out. One well-hit ball here can score and tie this game. That pitch in there for a strike. And Megan Muir is in control of this one with the count now 1-2.
Rumph has already seen her payoff pitch. Let's see what she goes to.
That one's fouled back. Rumph's just staying alive here.
Nice work by Muir, though, to consistently attack that strike zone.
This is a big test here for Muir. See if she can get out of this one. That's in there. Strike 3. The 5th strikeout of the game for Megan Muir. Big one there with the runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, Rumph had her way with Buchanan in game number 1, but 0 for 2 with 2 Ks against Megan Muir. Just goes to show you how much matchups matter.
First pitch there to Billings, fouled back. 0-1 the count here. Runner on second, 2 outs here at the top of the 3rd. Humber leading Conestoga 1-0. Megan Muir dealing here for Humber, already with 5 strikeouts. 0-1. That's hit, but in foul territory. Could be a play made.
Haley Posma gets to that one, and one of the best defensive first basemen in the entire province shows just why there.
Absolutely, Adam, and that will do it for the top half of the 3rd base, or for the 3rd inning, rather. Humber will go into the bottom of the 3rd, up 1-0. I should mention about Haley Pasma. She actually broke her wrist this summer and had plates put in. They thought they were going to lose her for the season, but as you can see, she was clearly back for the opening of the season, eager to get in, and we're glad to have her back.
That's a big get from possibly out to the season to starting in your home opener. That's a good turn of events for Haley Pasma and the entire Hawks roster.
Yeah, Coach Bowles also told me that the defense with her is fine, as we clearly just saw here, but her offensive production might be lacking early on, and the team will have to make up for that, especially early on in the season, but they expect that to come later on.
Yeah, major injury like that, it's going to take a little time to rehab and get your confidence back up, but Pasma's such a high caliber of ball player. You got to think it's not going to be long before we see her screaming some liners into the green grass here at Connervale.
Let's hope so, Adam. And this will turn it back over to the top of the lineup, the shortstop, Alexis Vassos. First pitch misses for a ball. Vassos had some power during the offseason, and we'll look to make use of that here. 2-0 the count, showing a lot of patience here. The 2-0. Fouled off, almost hitting Coach Dwayne Bowles, but he's okay.
Most athletic coach in softball, I'll tell you that right now. How many other third base coaches are going down to make a play like that?
Not many. Vassos still in control here. Hitters count 2-1. The pitch.
Make another one, Dwayne.
Well, this time he catches it.
A little bit of a bobble. I'll mark him down for error on that one.
E5 there.
E5. EHC.
Count even 2-2. The pitch. High. And that will bring the count full.
Yeah, trying to get her with that off speed, but you got to find the plate.
Full count pitch. That's hit into left field, but right into the glove of the left fielder, Madeline Hammer.
Another well-struck ball finding its way to an outfielder. The Hawks have had a few of those tonight.
And a couple by Vassos herself.
Yeah, one fly out to center, one fly out to left on the night for Vassos. She's seeing the ball well, just not getting the luck.
Megan Murphy pops up the first pitch right to the shortstop. And just like that, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
On the plus side, you're hitting the ball. On the negative side, you're hitting it right to a condor.
Yeah, getting a little too much under that ball. We've seen good pitching here by both sides, so got to attribute it to that.
Yeah, it's been a low-scoring affair tonight.
I'll bring up Presley Buchanan. First pitch in there for a strike.
She walked and was left stranded on third in the first inning.
Second pitch hit right to second base. It was a close play there at first base, but Buchanan is out, and that will do it for the third inning. Quick third inning for that Humber Hawks side, as they weren't able to do much there.
Yeah, 2 flyouts and a ground out. Quick work for Emily Lush and the Condors. Nice work, though, by Buchanan, just making that a close play. That's a routine ball to second base, and at least made it interesting down there. You got to appreciate the hustle.
Yeah, Buchanan really showing some of her athleticism there. Will play mostly pitcher and DP, but is also capable of playing some outfield, too, and we can see that some of that speed that she will use out there. Definitely very valuable.
Yeah, the caliber of her talent and the experience she brings playing in a Division II NCAA program at Wayne State. And not only playing in that type of environment, but excelling. A 2.06 ERA, 2-0 pitching for Wayne State last season, throwing a .341 batting average. And she's dominated at every level she's played at.
Absolutely. It's always big to get an import from NCAA. This is definitely a welcome addition to this Humber Hawks. Up at bat is the second baseman, Lizecki. Muir's first pitch is fouled back. 0-1 the count. Just getting started here in the fourth inning. Humber up here 1-0. Now scored back in the first inning. The 0-1 by Muir. Fouled off again. This time way back into the baseball field.
And Muir throwing strikes with consistency, making these Condor hitters swing the bat. No free passes coming from Megan Muir.
Yeah, Muir really making them work for it. 0-2 popped up right to the shortstop Vaso. She's got play on it and makes the catch for the first out here in the fourth inning.
Nice communication there by the left side of the infield. As Vassos able to get under that one.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Cassie Leader. Third-year player out of Kitchener, Ontario.
Leader's been really impressive from a defensive standpoint tonight.
Yeah, looked real well there. All the defensive players really here have been quite impressive. Not many mistakes here. It's been a tightly contested defensive game.
Error-free baseball, got to make both coaches happy.
0-1 tried to bunt it, but fouled back. Now put the count at 0-2 with 1 out here in the top of the fourth.
If you're going to catch this Hawks infield with a bunt base hit, it's likely going to be just the way Leader did it there, trying to catch him off guard. If you give them a running start into home, they're going to make the play more often than not.
0-2 misses for a ball. Muir still in control here with the count at 1-2.
That one didn't miss by much. Nice work by Leader to hold off on it.
And Muir with a little bit of a sly smile there. She thought she got her spot. The 1-2 fouled off again. And Leader staying alive in this at-bat. The pitch. Fouled off left of the third baseline. And Leader just hanging around in this at-bat, not giving up easy.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere. Muir is feeding her balls right down the pipe time after time, but nice work by Leader just to get the barrel of the bat in front of it.
Yeah, she's been a tough out here. Muir, the 1-2. And that will do it. Leader strikes out there looking. She kind of grimaced after that one, and Muir continues to deal with her 6th strikeout of the evening.
Yeah, a lot of swinging strikes for Muir, but that one, her first K, caught looking. She ups her total to 6 on the night.
Now bring up Marin Delani, third baseman from Stratford, first-year player. Muir with the 0-1. That'll be high for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Humber up 1-0. The 1-1. Swung and missed. That'll bring the count to 1-2.
Muir has already sat down Delaney with a strikeout tonight. Trying to get the better of her once again.
The pitch. Misses for a ball, but didn't miss by much.
Yeah, I didn't see much movement in that catcher's mitt, but didn't catch enough of the plate for the umpire.
Muir definitely got her spot there. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And Muir continues to deal here. Another strikeout.
Racking them up. Lucky number 7 for Muir on the night. She's been awfully impressive in this one.
This Humber pitching staff definitely coming up strong tonight. This will be dangerous for this team going forward. They can continue to bring that heat.
Yeah, they've already shown that they have a great new arm, but in the way of Presley Buchanan, and Megan Muir, after being more of a rotational pitcher last year, now really has the spotlight on her, and she's shown off in spades, passed every test with flying colors. So Dwayne Bowles has to be looking in that pantry and pretty happy with all the goodies he's got in his starting rotation.
Absolutely, a lot there for him to play with. This is going to look to be a great season here for the Humber Hawks. But a tough matchup here against the Conestoga Condors. Already took the first matchup here 3-0. And they're still hanging around this one, only down 1-0 here to the Hawks.
Yeah, that win in game 1 pushed the Condors over 500. They're 3-2 now on the year. The Hawks move down to 2-1.
Leading off here in the bottom of the 4th for the Hawks is the cleanup hitter, Sarah Franchetto.
She had a lazy pop up to second base in the first inning, looking to find some harder contact.
First pitch is high for a ball. She's got a lot of power, and they're going to look for some of that here.
Extra base hits have been hard to come by tonight for the Hawks.
That pitch is popped up to the third base side, but the shortstop Leader makes a catch on that one. 1 out here at the bottom of the 4th.
Nice work by the shortstop Leader, calling off Delaney there on third, as that one could have been dangerous as it started to drift into the grass in left field.
That brings up Kate Kostuk.
Already has 1 hit on the night.
First pitch misses wide for a ball. Stuck in her 4th year here at Humber College from Brampton, Ontario. Second pitch fouled back right into the fence. Now even the count at 1-1 here with 1 out. Humber trying to extend this 1-0 lead they got in the first inning. Had trouble scoring any more. The pitch. Misses again.
Great eye
2-1.
by Kostuk there. You saw her kind of leaning into that pitch, wanted to let it rip, but thought better of it.
Yeah, good decision made there. Hitters count. That one misses again. Count 3-1.
And a 3-1 count, you got the big old green light if you're looking to swing the bat.
The pitch. That's in there for a strike.
Kate thought that was on the inside, but caught the inside corner.
Not a bad take there. Let's see where the full count pitch though goes. It goes right to the shortstop. She bobbles it, and Conestoga is going to make it safe on first base.
That's a tough play on the shortstop there. Leader trying to get that ball on the short hop. You see it just bounce off the wrist.
Yeah, she was sort of handcuffed by that one. Tough play. And Conestoga reaches first base on an error. Now bring up Megan Muir, the pitcher. Already dominant on one side of the plate. Let's see if she could do anything here to advance the runner with one out. Goes for the bunt.
Dead ball ruled. In foul territory there, Muir made contact with the bunt.
Yeah, looks like it went off her hands.
New life at the plate now for Megan.
Just trying to advance the runner here. Let's see if she goes for the bunt again here with the count 0-1. She does. Right
through the legs.
Baseman. And she will reach base safely. Now advance Conestoga to second. 2 runners on base here with only 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
And down 1-0, you really can't afford errors, and we've seen 2 back-to-back, an E6 and an E5. And that's put 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position.
Yeah, it looks like Delaney had a sure out there, but went right through her legs. This will be a big opportunity here for Emily Erskine, the catcher.
Yeah, those types of errors happen when you're making the play with your eyes before the ball's even in your glove. Delaney there looking to make the throw to first before she could secure that bunt. And it dribbles harmlessly between her legs.
Erskine in her 3rd year here. Trying to score a run. First pitch misses outside for a ball.
Erskine coming into her role as the everyday catcher for this Humber Hawks team. More responsibility on the shoulders of number 15.
We started about 3/4 of these games behind the plate. That pitch fouled back. Evens the count here at 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Count 1-1 here to Erskine. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. And she's behind the count now, 1-2.
Just 1 out. If she could drive one deep here, could also advance a runner.
1-2 pitch. Swung on, goes right to the shortstop. She goes to first base and will get Erskine out.
A nice play there to get Erskine. See a little bit of a half swing there, maybe trying to check that swing, but it dribbles to the shortstop.
Erskine accomplishing her goal and advancing those runners. 2 in scoring position now, but with 2 outs here for the center fielder, Hannah Koziolek. The pitch. Tried to bunt that one.
Yeah, a little bit
push bunt.
Surprised to see that with 2 outs, trying to lay down the bunt with a runner on third.
The true suicide squeeze, if you will.
Koziolek definitely has the speed to accomplish it.
Second pitch misses for a ball. Evens the count here at 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners on second and third. Huge at bat here for Koziolek. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And she's behind now, 1-2.
This is a big spot in this ball game. Bottom of 4, 2 out. 2 in scoring position.
The 1-2. Swung on, ground ball to shortstop.
And that's going to be an out. Hitting the runner in play. That's Megan Muir, who was hit by that ground ball, and that threatening inning kind of ends with a whimper here for the Hawks.
Yeah, really unfortunate there as Megan Muir, I guess, just lost sight of the ball and ran right into that one. And as we know, that's an automatic out for a base runner that runs into the ball in play. A big chance there for Humber, squandered. Chance to extend that lead from 1-0, and they'll have a chance here to defend. And we'll see if that gives any life here to the Condors.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough break. You can't really blame Megan Muir on that one, keeping her head down and running hard, but that little bit of bad luck ends that rally for the Hawks, and they remain up just 1.
A tightly contested defensive game here continues. Only 1 run scored here through 4 innings. both these teams just refusing to give an inch to each other.
Yeah, Humber put up 13 runs in their first 2 games of the season combined, and so far just 1 run on the night in this doubleheader, so the offense really hasn't found its rhythm at home yet. You can't fault the pitching or the defense, as they've been strong.
They've run into some strong pitching here. I mean, Billings gave them a real strong game there for the Condors in the first one. Then Lush here has been really good pitching, but a little bit of luck there too to get things done there for the Condors in the fourth.
Yeah, both pitchers handling this game a different way. Megan Muir has been a strikeout machine, already with 7 through 4 innings. And for Lush, she hasn't recorded a strikeout on the night. She's really relied on contact in her defense, and they've helped her out a ton, limiting the Hawks to just this 1 run.
Let's see if Muir can continue to throw fire here. First pitch in there, that misses high for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled back. Now even the count here at 1-1. Top of the 5th inning, no outs.
Sturgeon 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 2nd inning.
The 1-1. Swung on, missed. That was a foul tip.
Nice grab there by Erskine behind the plate.
Erskine gives the signal. The 1-2. Swung on, goes to Murphy at second. Throws it to first, 1 out. Top of the 5th.
That's a hard hit ball, but nothing like that's getting by Megan Murphy. She's about as good as it gets over there. Makes a sure-handed play.
Yeah, this Hawks infield is real good defensively. You go from left to right, Ferreira, Vassos, Murphy, and of course Pasma. Then with Erskine behind the plate, it's gonna make things tough for opposing hitters to get things done.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find some green grass against this defense.
First pitch, low for a ball. It's Lush, the pitcher, at the plate. The 1-0. Bunted on. Muir gets that right to first base quickly to Pasma. And just like that, 2 outs.
Yeah, Muir wasn't messing around on that one. She even beat Ferreira as they have a little giggle on the mound. They were both hustling in for that bunt. Muir able to get to it and have that soft toss over to Pasma on first.
Kelly Johnson at the plate. First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1 the count, and Muir is all smiles after that one.
Yeah, she's hitting her spot. She's making plays in the field. It's been her type of night.
That pitch hit high right to Murphy at second base. And just like that, 1-2-3 inning, and Humber will go into the bottom of the 5th, still with a 1-0 lead, and they're going to do all they can, you got to think, to extend that lead after coming so close in the last inning.
And how about the performance by Megan Muir in the defense through 5 innings? 3 of those innings were 1-2-3. So not only are they retiring these Condor hitters, they're doing it with efficiency.
That's what it's all about. You want your pitchers to be efficient. In this day and age of baseball, it's all about the pitch counts. And Megan Muir doing a real good job of keeping her pitch count real low.
Yeah, obviously pitch count has become definitely a hotter topic in the past couple of years, trying to maintain the arms of these student athletes. But that being said, if you're a relief pitcher, it really hasn't been your night. All starters have worked through all 7 innings. We had a complete game shutout by Billings on the Condors in game 1, so it's definitely been a night for the pitchers. Both offenses have struggled really to get much going.
And that will bring up the third baseman, Alexis Ferreira. Left in the middle of that first game after tweaking that lower body, but she's back here. The first pitch. Misses inside for a ball.
Yeah, that game 1 injury doesn't seem to be affecting her very much. She's not favoring any leg. That's nice to see.
Yeah, she looks fine. Second pitch fouled back. Will even the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed as that pitch just dropped in there.
Yeah, she could have swung twice before that one got to the plate. That was a big looping curve from the hand of Lush.
The 1-2. Swung on, missed again.
And that off-speed pitch has been the ticket for Lush. That's 2 in a row that she had FERREIRA way out in front of.
As you mentioned before, both these starting pitchers getting outs in different ways, with Muir really overpowering her hitters with speed, and right here Lush just using a bunch of different pitches, just being really creative here in how she gets her outs. But hasn't relied on the strikeouts too much until right then.
Yeah, that's just her first of the night.
Alexa Vassos, the shortstop at the plate. Count is 1-1. One out here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch, that one misses outside. Puts the count at 2-1, and Vassos in the driver's seat here with the hitter's count.
Yeah, she's made contact tonight, 2 flyouts.
The pitch. Down's got blooped in there, and she will make it safe to first base.
That's about as close as it gets down there on first base. Tie goes to the runner.
And after a couple unlucky plays for Vassos, luck finally comes her way with a bloop hit there with one out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, you don't have to hit it hard, just beat the ball to first base, and that's exactly what Vassos did there.
They'll bring up Megan Murphy.
Murphy scored the game's only run after hitting a single in the first inning.
5th-year player, brings a lot of experience. That one called a strike. Murphy, one of the best players in the league. Definitely helps that she hits from the left side. The 1-1. That's low. Hitters count now, 2-1. Alexa Vassos, the runner on first. One out here at the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1 to Murphy. Swung on, right to the second baseman, bounces right in front of her. Had to make a play to first, but Vassos makes it safely to second. 2 outs now.
And we were awfully close to seeing yet another ball hit a base runner as Vassos had to throw the hands up and duck out of the way of that one.
That will bring up the designated player, Presley Buchanan. Already got on base in the first. First pitch way high. 1-0 the count.
RBI opportunity here for Buchanan. Single will score a run.
Second pitch fouled back. Now even the count at 1-1 here. As you just mentioned, scoring opportunity here for Buchanan, big RBI spot. Vassos with a lot of speed there on second base.
And again, there's that off-speed. Humber unable to time it so far. There's going to have to be some adjustments made.
Lush in the driver's seat here, 1-2 the count. The pitch in the dirt for ball 2.
Nice work by RUMPH, the catcher, to keep that one ahead of her.
Yeah, if that one had got behind her, Vassos could have been into third base. The 2-2. Just misses for a ball. That'll bring the count full.
That's a nice take by Presley.
Certainly showing her good eye here. Full count pitch, 1 out. Hit right to the second baseman. That one drops. Both runners are safe. Vassos at third and Buchanan at first.
Would have been a tough play over there for Lasecki. That ball meeting the ground just as she got to it, unable to make the snag.
It's been a tough night for Lasecki at second base. A lot of hard hit balls have come her way. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Sarah Franchetto. Big RBI spot here. First pitch in there for a strike.
Runners on the corner here for Franchetto.
Only 1 out. The 0-1 pitch to Franchetto. Swung on, but fouled again right to Dwayne Bowles.
Yeah, Dwayne better cool it. He's going to break a thumb by the end of this game. I mean, the barehanded plays sure look nice for the crowd, but we need you all season, Dwayne.
Dwayne having a laugh about that one. Franchetto deep in the hole here, 0-2. The big RBI opportunity. The pitch. Misses for a ball. That'll make the count 1-2. Franchetto's still alive.
2 strikes. Time to choke up on that bat and get the barrel in front of it.
Protecting the plate is the name of this game. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, evens the count at 2-2. Franchetto showing a lot of patience here. Just trying to bring in Vassos from third base and trying to advance Franchetto, or sorry, excuse me, trying to advance Buchanan. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th here. The count to Franchetto, 2-2. Lush the pitch. That's hit into left field. That will score Vassos and advance Buchanan to second.
And that one gets away.
Runners will advance again. Buchanan to third and Franchetto to second. Humber up now 2-0. 2 outs here. And with runners and 2 runners in scoring position. Now bring up Kate Conestoga. Another big RBI opportunity here. A well-hit ball can double this lead from 2-0 to 4. Lush might have something to say about that, though. The first pitch inside for ball 1.
And that throwing error could prove awfully costly there as it allows both of these runners to advance into scoring position. Hawks could blow this game wide open.
Second pitch in there for a ball. 2-0 the count. Coach Ron Taylor calling time here. Might be looking for a pitching change. We'll see.
Well, the Hawks have done a great job here in game number 2 of just seeing pitches. Not being too aggressive, letting the pitches come to you, and it's forced Lush to really empty out her arsenal. She's thrown a lot of pitches tonight, and you got to think of how much her arm can take as we move on to the later innings.
And of course, the more you pitch, the more your opposition sees you and kind of learns all your secrets. So maybe the Humber Hawks have figured something out. We'll see.
Yeah, it won't be too long till we're 3 times through the order, and once a batter could dial in that many times, they often start getting the better of the pitcher.
The 2-0 pitch to Conestoga is low. Count now 3-0. Buchanan on third.
Look for Conestoga to take this one here.
That will load the bases, 4-0. Buchanan on third. Franchetto at second, and Conestoga at first.
And what a great opportunity for Megan Muir. You're having a great start. You need some run support. Why not do it yourself?
Exactly. First pitch fouled back. It's been an exciting bottom half of the 5th inning here. Humber adding a run. Now bases loaded. 2 outs. 0-1 count to Muir, the pitcher. Second pitch bounces in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1.
Nice defensive scoop there by RUMPH. There's a chance there that Buchanan could have raced home on a pass ball.
1-1 pitch. Popped up in foul territory. But the catcher, RUMPH, making a play on that one. Now stop the bleeding. Humber comes away with only 1 out in that one and leaves 3 base runners stranded in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, obviously potting the run there, but could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for that pop-up there to end the inning. A nice play made by the catcher, RUMPH. As you said, Andrew, just stop the bleeding.
Lush doing what she needed to do there to get out of that jam. You gotta be good to be lucky and lucky to be good, as they say. Certainly finding a bit of both there. Just 2 innings left to go in this one. As we head into the top half of the 6th inning, Conestoga getting ready to bat. Just try and chip away into this Humber lead.
That's exactly it, as we see Megan Muir take back to the mound. She's not going anywhere in this one, and why would she? She's been phenomenal in this one. Already up to 7 Ks.
Yeah, just doing whatever she can, just overpowering a lot of these hitters, as we've seen. These Conestoga players have just had trouble catching up with that fastball. That could be a dangerous weapon here.
Yeah, Lush has really relied on that off-speed pitch for Conestoga, and like you said, it's the heater that's been getting it done for Muir tonight.
But we're getting back to the dangerous part of the Conestoga lineup. Leading off right now, Madeline Hammer. But in the on-deck circle, watch out for Laura Rumph.
Yeah, this is a big out here trying to get Hammer, because after this, we're going to the top of the order. You don't want to run her on base for Laura Rumph.
First pitch misses. 1-0 the count here to start this 6th inning.
Hammer 0 for 1 with a ground out in this one.
The pitch hit right to the first baseman, Pasma.
And what an odd play that was at first base.
Yeah, it looked like a line out, but no out called. And there was a bit of an awkward race there to first base.
Yeah, caught it on the shortstop. I mean, Hammer stopped running to first, and Pasma stopped running to first. And then when they both realized it was a race to the bag, and Pasma getting it done. Not a pretty out, but it counts nonetheless.
And here the lineup is turned over for the catcher, Laura Rumph. She whiffs on that first pitch, now down 0-1 with 1 out here to start the 6th inning. The 0-1 low evens the count at 1-1.
Muir has already struck out Rumph twice on the night.
Rumph, the lone 4th-year player here on the Condors, brings a lot of veteran experience. That pitch fouled back. Muir back in control here, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit right to Vassos, the shortstop. Can't make a play on it. Conestoga bobbles it too. And Laura Rumph will be safe on first base with 1 out here in the 6th inning.
Yeah, that's a hard hit single there. Would have been an awfully tough play for Vassos there at short. Nice work by the left fielder there, Conestoga, just getting in front of it and keeping it on the dirt.
Yeah, not letting that slip into a double. That brings up the center fielder, Brooklyn Billings. Pitched in that last game.
So there goes the no-hitter for Megan Muir. She had one going into the 6th. Didn't want to say it and jinx anything, but I guess we can now.
Nice play made there by Hannah Koziolek to snag that one down. Tough play there made by the center fielder. 2 outs now with the runner on first base.
That's a well-struck ball into the gap there, but nice defense there by the Humber outfield.
That brings up the second baseman, Sarah Lazecki. She's had a tough day in the field. Let's see what she can do here at the plate. First pitch in there for a strike. You're going right back to that fastball. The 1. Popped up to left field. Conestoga's got it. And that will do it for the top half of the 6th inning. Runner stranded on first base. And Humber goes into the bottom of the 6th. Still up 2-0 here. A chance to extend this lead with only 3 outs for Conestoga left.
Yeah, if you're Conestoga, your plan here is trying to figure out Megan Muir. I mean, you just broke up the no-hitter, so that's something you can be positive about. Getting your first tick in the H column in this game, but you're going to have to do more than a single to get through and pot some runs here against the Hawks.
Yeah, Muir's been dealing all evening long, racking up the strikeouts. 7 on the night. But Humber will have to turn it back over, go to the offensive mode, try and extend that lead. They had a big chance there in that last inning, but they left the bases loaded.
Yeah, obviously came away with a little bit of offense, which is like you see, but I mean, you never want to head back to the dugout with the bases loaded. It's been a night of missed opportunities for the Hawks. A lot of base runners left stranded. That's something they're going to have to look to improve on as this season wears on.
Yeah, both the games in these series, a lot of stranded runners. Emily Erskine, the catcher, will look to lead off this inning. Hopefully get these Hawks started on the right foot in this inning.
Yeah, she's looking to find her stroke at the dish. 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs in this one.
She's here for her defense, but she can add some offense here once in a while, looking for her first hit of the night. That one popped up way foul. Well hit, but just a little too early on that one. Count 0-1.
Yeah, she's shown she could hold her own at the plate last year, batting .333 in her opportunities. See her get a hold of that one there. There's plenty of juice in the bat of Emily Erskine.
0-1. In there for a strike.
Yeah, she tried to stay back on that one and ended up taking it down the middle.
Tough pitch there. Erskine down in the hole, 0-2. No outs here in the bottom of the sixth. The pitch misses for a ball. Count now 1-2.
That ball low outside. It looks awful tasty on an 0-2 count. Takes a lot for a player to keep the bat on the shoulder.
The pitch. A slow one there, misses high. Evens the count at 2-2, and Erskine's still alive.
Yeah, even when that off-speed pitch goes for a ball, it's really leaving these Hawks hitters unbalanced.
Another ball hit sharply but foul.
That is two absolute screamers down the line for Erskine.
Some of the Hawks players thought that should have been a fair ball, but from our angle here, that certainly looked foul.
Yeah, definitely off to the left of that third base.
The 2-2 pitch. The appeal to first, no swing. Now make it a full count here with no outs.
A little bit surprised by that call. Erskine herself has a big smile on her face. I thought she went. I think she thought she went, but nonetheless, she's still alive in this at-bat.
Yeah, she might have got away with one there. The pitch, fouled off again. Dwayne Bowles had to do a little two-step there.
Olay goes Dwayne down there on the third base line.
Tough day for him at that third base coach spot.
Yeah, no kidding. He's got to start teaching them to hit a little late. Start pushing it down the right field line. He's in danger over there.
Put one of his assistants there. The pitch. Another one hit foul. Erskine a little early on that one.
Yeah, she's been way ahead of Lush here. And if I'm Lush, I'd have seen all those foul balls go to the left side of this field. I'm going to give her that big looping off-speed change.
Let's see if we get that here, Adam. A full count pitch. And that misses. She went for that strikeout, didn't work out.
Yeah, try to find her spot in the bottom part of the strike zone, but Erskine with a great eye able to hold off.
And Erskine putting in the work, really making Lush make a lot of pitches for that one. We'll see a pinch runner here. That's Emma Woodrow going in for Erskine.
Now running for the Hawks, number 6, Emma Woodrow.
Dwayne Bowles really doubling down here, trying to extend that lead. Hannah Koziolek into bat. Runner on first base here. No outs in the bottom of the sixth. Humber Hawks up 2-0 on the Conestoga Condors. Both teams having trouble finding ways scoring runs in this one.
Koziolek trying to find her swing. Last time up, she grounded one off the shortstop. Her own teammate, Alexis Vassos.
Tries to go for the bunt, but misses. Woodrow wanted to run, but That was the catcher, Rumph, not letting her get away with anything there.
Yeah, that's a good eye, Andrew. Getting a big lead over there on first base. Rumph's going to have to keep an eye out.
The moment that ball crosses the plate, she can go. The bunt again misses.
Nice hustle here by the Condors. That ball was barely at the plate, and Delaney was face-to-face with Koziolek at home.
Koziolek down quickly 0-2 here. Can't go for that bunt anymore. If she fouls it back, that'll be an automatic out. That pitch misses low. Count 1-2.
Nice take there. Obviously, the bunt would have been the ideal play, but now you find yourself in a hole. Time to climb out of it.
The 1-2 pitch. Low again. That evens the count at 2-2. Great job by Koziolek to really work that count.
And late in the game here, you want Lush to just keep firing pitches in. Put some wear and tear on that arm.
The pitch. In there for the strikeout. And Koziolek's out looking.
Yeah, she did not like that call, but it found the plate.
That will be the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner still on first base, Emma Woodrow. Pinch running for Emily Erskine.
Yeah, they're trying to bunt over Woodrow with Koziolek. Let's see if they pull the same with Ferreira.
No, she goes for the hit. That goes into center field. That will advance Woodrow. She's going to third. Ferreira going to second. This could score Woodrow. They're waving her in. And she will score easily. And Ferreira into third base. Humber Hawks up 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. After a huge hit by Alexis Ferreira.
Ferreira couldn't place that one in the gap any better. Splits the right fielder and center fielder. Finds it's all the way to the wall. That's a stand-up triple for Ferreira.
The first pitch in there to Alexa Vassos. Lineup turned over. It's a strike. 1 out here. Ferreira on third. That pitch is in the dirt. That evens the count at 1-1.
Nice block by Rumph.
Huge RBI spot here for Vassos. The 1-1 pitch. Foul to the left side. That'll bring the count to 1-2.
A little bit of deja vu here, Andrew. Early run for Humber, then they climb up to a 3-0 lead, almost identically to what Conestoga did in game number 1. So the Hawks giving the Condors a taste of their own medicine.
The 1-2.
That one gets through.
Ferreira going to steal home, and she will make it. Hawks up 4-0 here, bottom of the 6th. Great heads-up play there by Alexis Ferreira, really showing her athleticism there too as well.
Laura Rumph doing such a good job all night, defensively blocking those balls, and the first one to get by her results in a run scored. That's a tough break for the Condors, but a great break for the Humber Hawks.
The base is now empty for Vassos. Count 2-2, here's the pitch. She pops that one up.
That one's way up there.
Left fielder can't make a play, that one drops. Vassos is into second.
And how about the hustle on Vassos there, running hard right out of the box. She knew she hit that one a country mile high, and she was halfway to second base before that ball hit the ground. Nice heads-up awareness.
For the first time in this game, someone has scored multiple runs in an inning. Megan Murphy, a big RBI spot for here to try and extend this lead.
Yeah, it's hard to say 4 runs is an offensive explosion, but the type of softball we've been seeing tonight, the defensive battle it's been, this looks like an insurmountable lead here for the Hawks late in this one.
Yeah, you said it, with only 3 outs left for Conestoga. This is quite the mountain for them to climb. Emily Lush staying in this one.
Yeah, she'll likely close this one out for her squad.
Only 2 listed pitchers here for Conestoga. First pitch misses for a ball. Vassos taking a big lead off second. She's eager to score here. 1 out here, 1-0 the count to Murphy. Misses again for a ball.
With Vassos' speed, anything through the infield will score. She's one of the fastest players on this roster.
Murphy just looking to get a well-hit ball. She pops that one back.
Gonna be a tough play.
RUMPH just barely unable to get to that one, but she almost made that play.
Yeah, she popped up quick. Good awareness there by RUMPH, popping off that mask and getting to that ball rather quickly.
Yeah,
Tough play against the fence, though.
The moment that left Murphy's bat, she was up and trying to get that one, but just a bit too late. Hitters count to Murphy, 2-1 pitch. Hits that one sharply, but just foul. That was right past first base.
Third baseman Sturgeon was playing a little bit in. That one caught her off guard a little bit. If that was a fair ball, it would have been a lot of trouble.
That one probably would have gone for extra bases. Count 2-2 to Murphy. One out here, Vassos on second. The pitch in the dirt. Now make it a full count.
Another nice block by RUMPH. She's gonna have to keep that up if she wants to keep Vassos standing on second base.
Full count pitch. Murphy hits it, but right to the second baseman. She throws it to first. Close play, but that's an out.
Yeah, that was a bit of a slow bouncer there by Murphy, almost able to beat that one out. That was a closer play than I thought when it came off the bat.
But that will advance Vassos to third base. And now up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Presley Buchanan, another huge RBI spot here. First pitch misses for a ball.
Reached on an error her last time up.
The 1-0 to Buchanan. Hit sharply to the shortstop. Goes right past her. That'll score Vassos, and Buchanan is safe at first base. And this impressive Humber 6th inning continues with the lead now up 5-0.
Yeah, we've already seen Presley's pitching chops, and how about the hitting coming along as well? That's a hard hit single right through the left side of the infield.
That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Sarah Franchetto. First pitch in there for a strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Humber already putting up 3 runs in this inning alone. Buchanan's on first base. Go 0-1. That one hard hit, but foul by Franchetto.
That's been the common theme on Lush's off-speed pitches. A lot of balls being pulled towards that Humber dugout.
All evening we've really seen that. The 0-2 to Franchetto. Just misses for a ball.
Yeah.
Now 1-2.
She looked at that one all the way in. Able to hold off at the last second.
Lush in control of this at bat. 1-2 to Franchetto. 2 outs at the bottom of the 6th. Buchanan on first. The pitch. That one misses. Count now even at 2-2. Franchetto doing a good job working this at bat into her favor. Franchetto just trying to get Buchanan to advance. That pitch misses low. Count now full. Pickoff attempt there to get Buchanan, but that won't do it.
Yeah, and a 5-run game and 2 outs. Not exactly sure why so much attention's being paid to first base. You would think you want to focus on Franchetto, the batter here.
Full count pitch fouled way back. I mean, to the side, third baseline.
Mark that down for another pulled ball on the night.
Plenty of those. Full count, 2 outs. The pitch popped up. That will not be playable though, as that one goes into the baseball field. Presley Buchanan on first base. 2 outs here at the bottom of the 6th. Full count pitch. That one misses low, and Franchetto will walk. And that, of course, will advance Buchanan to second base.
Yeah, it's been a tough inning for the Condors. Just can't find the way out of this inning. 2 outs still on the board, 2 runners on. It's up to Emily Lush now to get her team out of this jam.
Seemed like whatever the Hawks found in that 5th inning, where they were almost able to get a run going, they really applied the pressure here, really doing what they can to extend that lead. Conestoga really doing a good job there. Ball gets by the shortstop. Now score Buchanan. Lead now up to 6-0. Runners on first and second. Some clutch hitting there by Conestoga.
And after being quiet all night long, these Humber Hawks bats have come alive late in game number 2. That's what you like to see.
That will bring up the pitcher, Megan Muir. She's been great pitching all night. An RBI opportunity here.
Right down the line.
Hit fair. That will score Franchetto. Conestoga going in. She slides in, but not even a play at the plate. Megan Muir, huge 2 RBI double, extending this to an 8-0 lead.
Megan Muir is filling up the stat sheet, both on the mound and in the batter's box. That's a big play by her there to extend this Humber lead.
Humber putting up a big 6 in this inning after struggling to score earlier in this one. We'll get another meeting on the mound here for Conestoga. Just looking to stop the bleeding here. They've looked to lose control of this ball game. Those Humber bats just really coming alive, just roaring off hit after hit.
And that's exactly what they were struggling to do in game number 1, was stringing those hits together, and they've done exactly that in the 6th inning. Just starting to get that team chemistry going. You see the energy coming from the dugout. It's been fun to watch. When that offense is going, they're about as good as it gets. They just need to start clicking, and they've done just that.
Yeah, lost strength 1 through 9 when it comes to hitting on this ball club. And Coach Ron Taylor for the Condors electing to leave Lush in this one. This is her ball game.
Yeah, no fault of Lush for this 8-0 deficit. I mean, there's been some errors in the field and some unlucky bounces. She's pitched well for the most part.
You're really doing well. Not one to blow you away, just coming at you with a lot of different pitches. And real creative. Now she's pitching to the catcher, Emily Erskine. 2-0 the count here. Lush is having trouble finding the strike zone. That one misses low. 3-0 the count here to Erskine. And Adam, do you give her the green light here?
Nah, I think even in an 8-0 game, you got to take that 3-0 pitch. And she does just that.
Count now at 3-1. Megan Muir, the pitcher here, in line for the win on second base. That one fouled.
Baseball players loving that foul ball. Turn on it. They screamed, and Erskine did exactly that as she came all the way around on that one.
Three-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled again. This time not as hard, though. That makes the count here full. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Megan Muir on second base, and Humber putting up 6 runs here in this 6th inning.
Yeah, they've already done the damage. Now everything past that's just insurance.
That one fouled off again.
And Erskine has had some great at-bats tonight. Fouling off pitches, keeping a good eye. She's been fun to watch in the box. Full count for her here.
Here's the pitch. That one's high. She will walk to first base. Runners now on first and second. 2 outs here for the center fielder, Hannah Koziolik.
If you're the Conestoga defense, it's time to bail out your pitcher, Emily Lush. Erskine was ready to give way to a pinch runner with 2 outs here. She's got to get her catcher's gear on, and she'll make her second U-turn. That's Kate Conestoga taking her place on first base.
Koziolik having a difficult night at the plate. Chance here for her to get her first hit. First pitch by Lush. It's fouled back. Count 0-1.
Koziolek batted .230 and 61 at bats last year.
Wasn't a starter last year, as Aaliyah Davidson was the starting center fielder for this team.
Yeah, good luck starting over Aaliyah Davidson. Davidson set a program record last year with 32 runs scored. That's a big hole in the lineup trying to fill, and it's going to be filled by multiple members, including Koziolek.
That pitch slowly in there for a strike. Koziolek quickly down 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's the swing Koziolek was thinking of putting on there, as she kind of double clutched at that one and whiffed on it. But for Emily Lush, at least you're out of the inning. Bleeding stopped. I know it's an 8-0 ball game, but at least your team has a chance to turn it around.
Yeah, Lush finding a way to get out of that inning, and I think that's all she really wanted. Now they got a deep mountain here to climb, down 8-0 with only 3 outs to work with. Humber defense taking the field. You got to think that Megan Muir will be able to at least get the chance to finish this game.
Yeah, she has a one-hitter going. It'd be a special moment for her if she was able to close this one off.
She takes the field right now. She will get a chance to close this one out. There's Alexis Ferreira. Stole home earlier. That's what really broke that game open.
Yeah, she started her day with an injury scare, so seeing her sliding hard into home is a sight for sore eyes.
Here's Megan Muir pitching a one-hitter so far. She's been dynamite here tonight. 7 strikeouts on the night. Most of them, and a lot of swings and misses we've seen off of her pitches.
Shortstop Casey Leader up now. She's 0 for 2, grounded into a fielder's choice. That has a strikeout to her name.
Leader, third-year player out of Kitchener. The first pitch, swing and a miss.
That's a big rip on pitch number 1. She wants to get her team started with a bang, looking for extra bases.
And Muir not looking like she has any rust at all, despite not pitching for a while after a long bottom half to that 6th inning.
That's a good point, Andrew. It's been a defensive battle, so pretty quick innings, not too many time to cool down for these pitchers, but she did sit for a good stretch there.
That one fouled back. Count now at 1-2. Muir in control of this at bat. The 1-2 pitch. That's popped right into center field. That will go as a ground rule double. That one goes underneath the wall.
Yeah,
it looked like it was a home run.
Off the bat, that one was scorched into deep center. Maybe caught up in that cool night air just a little bit and dropped right in front of the net. Scoots on under for a ground rule double, but a nice piece of hitting there by Cassie Leader.
I'll bring up the third baseman, Marin Delaney, or Delaney, excuse me. Runner on second here to start off this top half of the 7th for the Condors. First
Delaney.
pitch swung and missed.
She's had nothing from Muir tonight. Couple of Ks for her.
Second pitch in there for a strike. Delaney's quickly down 0-2.
Nice response by Muir here after giving up that hard hit double. Settling right back in.
Muir may have lost a no-hitter, but trying to protect the shutout. And a swing and a miss. Mark that down for Muir's 8th of the evening, and she continues to deal here.
Trying to finish up her complete game shutout.
She's only 2 outs away, but she's got to deal with that runner on second. The first pitch, swing and a miss by Madeline Sturgeon. Just trying to advance the runner. The 1 pitch. That one's fouled off. Not playable. And the count now 0-2. Muir continues to be in the driver's seat for a lot of these ABs for the Condors.
She's been in control all night long. A lot of confidence on that mound.
Just throwing out fire. Muir, the 0-2 pitch to Sturgeon. That one misses for a ball. Count now 1-2. That one misses again. Another ball.
That's twice in a row now. She's trying to get Sturgeon to chase down and away. Nice work by Sturgeon to hold off on both.
Sturgeon not falling for it. The pitch. High. That'll make the count full.
Sturgeon not going to let not going to let
Sturgeon. Now goes to Murphy. Makes the play at first.
That's a difficult play off the deflection there by Murphy. Nice focus there to record the out.
Leaders held up at third base. Runner to break the shutout just a few short feet away from home plate. A little bit of confusion about the batting order. Pinch hitting is Ranjit Kaur. First-year player from India.
Yeah, she's coming into a tough spot here. I mean, your first at-bat of the night, you're going up against a pitcher who's only given up 1 hit. You're a little cold, trying to get some swings in, trying to get warm.
And guess what? You're the last chance for your team.
No kidding, eh? Tough spot for Kaur here.
Just throwing her right into the fire. First pitch, swings at a high one. 0-1 the count.
And Erskine should keep an eye on at leader on third base there. She's taking an awful big lead and doesn't seem too concerned when Erskine pops to her feet.
The 1. Fouls that one. And Kaur's quickly down 0-2 here. 2 outs with leader on third base, threatening to break this shutout. Humber Hawks up 8-0 here. The pitch. Popped up. Right to Vassos, the shortstop. And that will do it for this one. Megan Muir pitching a complete game shutout as the Humber Hawks win this one 8-0.
And that's how you make a response, Andrew. Getting shut out by Brooklyn Billings in game number 1. And you got Megan Muir coming right back the other way and having a complete game shutout as well. So it was the tale of 2 games, and the Hawks came away with the better half of the second.
Now Humber doing well. Record now at 3-1, sitting at second place in the division behind Durham, who's off to a strong 4-0 start. And Conestoga, their record even at 3-3.
Yeah, they're continuing their 500 campaign, but they've showed tonight they're no slouch on the baseball diamond. They gave the Hawks a really good run for their money in game 1 and kept it awful close in game 2. Hawks able to pull away late.
There's Megan Muir, player of the game in this one. 7 innings, no earned runs, only 2 hits and 8 strikeouts as she just blew away many of the Conestoga hitters tonight.
Yeah, it must have been quite the argument for Humber's player of the game. How about the 1 hitter with 3 RBIs? Good on the plate, good on the mound. Megan Muir did everything she could for this Hawks team, and she did a lot to earn the win.
Yeah, not much of a debate there. The Hawks really doing well, show a lot of their firepower tonight, especially in that 6th inning, putting up a big 6 in there. Right when we thought that runs were becoming more difficult to come by in this one.
Yeah, it looked as though they were gonna use Megan Muir's strong pitching to come away with a 1-0, 2-0 win. We didn't really expect that offensive explosion to come, but sure enough, in that 6th inning, they put up that 6th spot, and they found their way to a convincing win. That's a lot to do for the confidence going forward, knowing that the offense is capable of putting up those type of numbers.
And that will do it for us tonight. After a doubleheader, Humber coming up even, winning this last one 8-0 here at Conrail Park. For myself, Andrew Milani, and my broadcasting partner, Adam Lucier, we'll see you soon.